This is the African Savannah, a place where everything that lives has learned to survive something trying to kill it. But there's one creature here, 2,000 kilograms of raw power, that's being destroyed. Not by a predator, not by drought, by something so small you can barely see it. This is a bull hippo. He weighs more than a car. His jaws can crush a crocodile. There is almost nothing on this continent that can threaten him. Almost nothing. Look closer. His skin is covered. Neck, back, folds behind the legs, the soft tissue around the eyes. Thousands of ticks, each one a parasite, burrowed into his flesh, feeding on his blood. They don't just drink, they inject toxins. Some carry diseases that can destroy a hippo's immune system from the inside. One tick is an irritation. 1,000 is a slow death. And this hippo is carrying far more than 1,000. The itching is constant. It never stops. Every nerve in his skin is firing. His body is reacting. But there's a problem. He can't reach them. His body, the very thing that makes him powerful, is now his prison. The thickest clusters are in the places his mouth and legs will never touch. So he does the only thing he can. He throws himself to the ground. 2,000 kilos, slamming against rock and dry earth. He grinds his body into the dirt. Again and again. Some ticks fall, most don't. Their mouth parts are anchored deep under his skin. Pulling them off would tear his flesh open. He finds a tree, pushes against it with everything he has. The bark strips off, but the ticks hold. And now there's a new problem. The raw patches he's created are attracting more ticks. He's making it worse. He stops. For a moment, nothing moves. Then he turns and starts walking slowly, heavily, toward the river. What he doesn't know, what he can't know, is that something is already waiting for him in that water, and it's hungry. The water is cool. For the first time in days, the burning dulls. He sinks deeper, just his eyes and nostrils above the surface. And then, beneath the surface, they come. Small, silver, unremarkable, cichlids, freshwater fish, no bigger than a human finger. They've been here, in this river, waiting for exactly this. The first one darts in, picks a tick from behind his ear, swallows it whole. Then another follows, then 10, then 100. They don't hesitate. They know exactly where to go. Behind the ears, between the skin folds, around the eyes, the belly, between the toes. Every crevice the hippo could never reach. This isn't random. This is a system. For the fish, this is a feast. Each tick is packed with blood and protein. One hippo can feed an entire school for hours. For the hippo, it's something else entirely. Watch his face. The jaw unclenches. The muscles around his eyes soften. He stops flinching. For the first time in weeks, his body is quiet. He doesn't swat them away. He doesn't move. He lets them work. Hours pass. The light shifts above the water. The fish thin out, not because they've given up, but because there's nothing left to eat. The hippo rises. Water pours off his back. He steps out and for a moment stands still in the light. His skin is scarred, raw in places, but clean. The weight he carried for weeks is gone. He shakes once, slow, deliberate, like he's shedding more than water. On the savannah, the largest animals carry the heaviest burdens, but they don't carry them alone. A 2,000-kilogram giant saved by a fish the size of a finger, not because nature is kind, but because nature is a deal. Everything gives, everything gets, and sometimes the smallest thing in the river is the only thing that can undo what the entire savannah could not.